Hey guys, welcome to the first ever video on the Tangent Podcast channel. My name is Marco.
And my name is Thomas. Today we'll be talking to you about our channel and what's going to be happening here. And then we'll move on to a bit about sports. There's lots of big news, at least in the football world at the moment. It's probably what we're going to be talking about mainly. And then we'll be going on to the Cybertruck, big news.
Big debate,
Yeah,
for Cybertruck.
yeah, there's a lot of, some people like it, some people don't. But that will be a bit short, but we just want to get that out there, because that's, it's big at the moment.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of debate since I dislike it and you like it, so yeah. And then we'll go on to the entertainment section. We'll talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. We'll mention Disney Plus a few times, maybe. Yeah. And Now You See Me Free, can't wait for that one. And Black Widow.
Yeah, and then we'll just go on to a bit general news.
General news for you from the BBC website. Thank you very much, BBC.
Alright, so, our channel, what's going to happen here? So we're going to be uploading around 2 to 3 times a week. We'll try and upload as much as we can, obviously. And, yeah, you can expect them to be anywhere between, like, half an hour to, like, 3/4 of an hour long. And, we'll get them out on YouTube, obviously, which is what you're watching this on.
Yep.
But eventually we might end up maybe trying to get them over to Spotify, which has a big podcast fan base, and
Twitch.
any of those other ones. Twitch, we might.
But we need fans for that. If you want to expand, we need fans. So please stay tuned to the channel.
So.
Well, let's go on to sports then. We'll talk a bit about football.
Right, sports. So, I think probably the biggest news, if not in England, it's the world. Jose Mourinho to Spurs. A massive manager. He's won 10 trophies in the last 10 years. I think it is now.
It's very good.
He's been out of a club for 2 of them. So he isn't a massive manager. He does win stuff. And will he be right for Spurs? What do you think?
I'm not a Tottenham's fan, but I know you are. But I think Tottenham could have done a little bit better with their decision about Jose. And considering I am a Chelsea fan, I personally dislike him, as he did slack us off in the end. And pretty sure Man United fans will feel the same, considering what happened. When they slacked off a little bit as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I think he has that little bit once he gets to the end. He'll do really well for you at the beginning. He won the Europa League with Man United. He won the Premier League with Chelsea. Maybe Tottenham won't be winning the Premier League or the Europa League, but I reckon he can win us something. And I reckon that's what Spurs fans need at the moment. just one precious trophy to just get us back into the game. Because I don't know how long it's been since we've won one, but it's been a long time.
Very long time, and I'm sorry to offend your team, but they're not doing good at all.
No.
And Harry Kane is slacking off a lot, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
But internationally, he is doing amazing.
Oh yes.
He's the top goal scorer in his in the qualifying group.
Yep.
And maybe it's coming home.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's definitely coming home.
It's coming home.
Thanks to Gareth Southgate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's a great manager in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess he's definitely better suited to the international stage.
And let's talk about Liverpool just running away with the Premier League trophy. Like, we haven't even finished the season yet, and definitely they are going to win.
It looks like that is probably what's going to have to happen. Like, they haven't lost a game yet, which, it doesn't happen very often. It does happen, and
Absolutely.
They don't always win, but I reckon they can win.
Yeah, Klopp's an amazing manager. Like, if you see Liverpool before Klopp came, they weren't doing too good, were they, within the Premier League?
No, it's definitely, once they've had him, it's definitely been a big change, and it's been a change for the better. But I feel like one issue they do have is that there's not a lot of depth. Think of it this way: Salah, he gets himself injured. Shaqiri comes on instead of him. Shaqiri's not got that kind of same play style as him. Do they have the depth to survive an injury?
Well, yeah, but Shaqiri definitely is not prone to injury. Like, he's a good player, but definitely not as good as Salah, Mane. And they got a strong defense as well. They got a strong attack, strong defense. Midfield could be a little bit better in my opinion, but Van Dijk for defense, everything like that.
Yeah, I think if they can keep themselves injury free, they stand a very good chance of winning this year.
And with Alisson just saving pretty much every single shot on target towards the goal.
Yeah, he is an amazing keeper.
Absolutely.
I reckon he's going to serve.
Finally,
him
Chelsea
well.
could have him.
Finally, Chelsea could have him.
And let's talk about Leicester now.
Yeah, Leicester. Wow. I mean, what are they? You know, they win the league one season. Now they're second this season. They're a bit, they're a very up and down team. Last season they weren't really, they weren't any big news. But this season they are the big news again.
Oh yes. From when they won the league, they slacked off a little bit throughout the years, and I know I keep repeating slacked off, but it's true. I'm sorry, but yeah. But now they made an almighty comeback. Pretty sure second in the league now.
They are second in the league with that 9-0 win against Southampton.
That was, oh my god, I was so surprised by that.
The biggest away win in Premier League history, joint biggest win in Premier League history. It's definitely a big deal, and they've done well to get it. Like, wow, 9-0. And the more you think about it, it just
it's definitely amazing. I mean, let's talk also about Man United.
Yeah,
they're really not doing too good this season.
They've done the opposite of what Leicester have done, gone from being up at the top to down back in the middle.
It's almost as if they switch positions.
It is. I reckon that. Yeah, they're just. Is he good enough? To give them back to where they were. With back in the old days of Sir Alex Ferguson winning the league, like with no effort.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's different. It's different with him. And now you look at Man U as a team that you can beat them. Like
Fairs on them though. Man United, when Sir Alex Ferguson was there, they had Ronaldo. Absolutely, he's still talented, but definitely wasn't better back in Man United. Man United has had a great history of players. David Beckham as well, great player.
Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, Ryan Giggs.
Yeah. They've got a lot of history, but now it's starting to look like the present it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down. But maybe if they get a new manager, which they need, maybe
absolutely
they could get Poch, and then would that be good for them? Maybe not. But they definitely need a change in the way that they're playing, because it's not looking good enough for them.
It's not working them at all.
Chelsea have got Frank Lampard now. He's a legend at the club, and I think he understands the club well enough. I don't know if you saw the picture that went viral of his little fines, which was really insane. But I guess it's working.
Definitely bright for Chelsea. As a Chelsea fan, absolute respect for him.
Yeah, they're doing really well. He's a new-ish manager. He's not like super old yet or anything. So he's new to the scene, which I personally thought wasn't going to be great for him, but it's not looking bad. Definitely not looking bad.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely, he's definitely a strong muscle within the Chelsea body. So,
and he's trusting in the youth, which is a good thing. Like, if you look at Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, they're all
absolutely everyone's really talented.
They're just getting the chance that they never did get under old management, and that's looking like a good thing. There's lots of other managers though, like Unai Emery. Is he on his way out? I think he should be on his way out.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
I mean, as a Tottenham fan, I don't want what's best for Arsenal, but you've got to they give the captaincy to Xhaka, then all the fans have a go at Xhaka, and then Xhaka throws off, and then you just take it away from Xhaka. The club is a mess.
Yeah,
absolute mess. They just it's not working for them, is it?
Yeah.
So what about the Cybertruck then?
Well, it's going to be a big debate,
Well, it's up there with one of the biggest innovations, to use a good term for it, I suppose. It's definitely different as far as trucks are concerned. When you think about them, you think just like your Fords and your Chevrolets. You don't necessarily think of Tesla.
Yeah. Expensive, beautiful though. But I'm not a fan of the new Cybertruck. I think Tesla haven't done a really good job on it. They could definitely improve on the design, for example. So what's your take on it?
It's a very love-hate kind of vehicle, isn't it? You either do love it or you really do hate it. It's just sort of like, you have to get used to it. I I'm personally really excited for it. It doesn't come out till 2021, but 200,000 people already, with no advertisement, just the fact that it's been around on the internet, have already pledged to buy it, and that's 200,000 people.
Oh yeah, that's a big number for a car that's literally coming out. I can't remember if it's come out, has it?
No, it doesn't come out until 2021.
So yeah, but 200,000, like, already massive number. Still, I don't really see what they think of it, but
yeah. But is this going to be something you're going to see more often? Are you going to walk outside and all your cars are going to be cubes all of a sudden?
Yeah,
is that what's going to happen? Because I mean, that may be quite cool.
It does also have like a hint of retro in it. Like if you see the designs, very blocky, for example.
Yeah, definitely throwback to the DeLorean, which some Back to the Future fans have made a little point about. Yeah, it is. I guess it is quite similar to that, and hopefully it won't be similar to it in the fact that nobody liked the DeLorean because it was a very bad car.
Absolutely, I don't really like it.
It just wasn't a good car. But hopefully, for Tesla's sake at least, the Cybertruck will be.
Yeah. I mean, personally, Tesla's a great company, very intelligent. Shout out to Elon Musk.
Yeah, tech. They just have tech all the way through. It's like it's their little driving force. When you think of like companies, they always have like a little thing behind them that is the reason why they are that company. And Tesla, it's definitely got to be that they are innovative in their technology. See, like self-driving is in it now. Obviously, you can't use it yet because it's not legal, but when it does become legal, you will be able to use it. And I mean, if Tesla have already got it figured out, then it's kind of surprising that it's not available yet. You know, but who knows when that will happen.
Well, yeah. Should we talk about the entertainment section?
We shall. There's lots of big films coming out. Like notably, we've got
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog, who have had a massive change in their design.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys remember the old one. It just was.
I didn't really like it. When I saw it, I just wasn't.
I don't think anybody could have done it. It was just quite ugly, really, to give it the nicest term.
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't look like Sonic, but the new redesign they've done, it does look like Sonic. And you think, why didn't they just do that in the first place?
Absolutely. Don't know what they were thinking, honestly. It didn't look nothing like it.
No.
And like an anorexic Sonic.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It didn't look right.
So we're also going to be mentioning a bit of Disney Plus. Definitely.
Yeah, that's the new streaming service that Disney have announced for. So you'll be able to find stuff about like your Marvel films, your Star Wars films, obviously your Disney stuff, and there's National Geographic is going to be on there. So it's sort of, it's similar to Netflix in a way that, you know, it's obviously a streaming service.
Yeah.
But will it be as big as Netflix?
I seriously doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You might have to bet that.
Yeah. So it's like, Netflix, I'm very happy with Disney because Disney have been cutting lots of Netflix exclusives so that they can put them all onto Disney Plus, which is, it's interesting. It's interesting to see. Because they did have a nice partnership really before. No, they sort of ruined it. But will this be good for Disney?
I mean, personally, I do business at school as a lesson. I mean, they also got they came out a bit late, to be honest. They got to think about the competition that surrounds them. They got Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, everything like that. So I think it came a little bit late, but you know, at least they're trying.
At least they are trying. You've also got to think about things like, you know, it's not coming out till March in the UK. Was that a good move? It got released in the Netherlands earlier this year. It's been released in America. Should they have just released it all in one go? I think they should have done. I don't see much purpose in just making all us Brits wait a bit longer for it. Yep, so that's obviously one of the big things in the entertainment area, but there obviously, like we said about Sonic the Hedgehog, there's more big films coming out next year. There's loads. Now You See Me 3.
Can't wait for that one. Absolutely, massive fan.
Now You See Me 1, Now You See Me 2, both amazing films. They're not they're not as well known, but I think that they are.
I think they have a really good storyline, pretty interesting,
Yeah.
everything like that.
And yeah, I think it's one of those films where it's like you have to watch it and understand it, because there's lots of interesting little details that they've got. Obviously, it's based on like magic, not like Harry Potter style magic, but actual like stand-up magic that you'd see in real life, you know. So it's definitely, yeah, it will definitely be one I will be going to watch. What about you? Any other films that you wanna?
Quiet Place Part 2. I mean, I didn't really like Part 1, but I'm definitely gonna watch Part 2, see what it's about. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just like Bird Box, but, well, different concept of the senses. But yeah, let's go on to Black Widow.
Black Widow. That, yeah. Marvel. I mean, I love most things by Marvel. Black Widow. It's good to see another, you know, film about a character that hasn't had a film before, but obviously very well known in all pretty much of the Avengers film. I think she is in all of them.
Pretty
So
sure.
yeah. So you know, she needed a film, and now she's got a film. I'm assuming most of you have seen Endgame, so you'll understand that it's not coming after Endgame because of reasons that I'm gonna stay spoiler free, but it is set like as a prequel type film. So it's about like before she came to America, while she was sort of like at the school, which you do see in one of the films. So it's more of a backstory film than a continuation of the MCU. But we will be seeing those films coming out on Disney Plus, which is a bit of a shame. But there's gonna be a lot more now that they do have Disney Plus. Like there's the Loki TV series that's gonna be part of the MCU.
That's probably,
There's lots of stuff that's all gonna be tied in, which is nice because lots of the old Netflix originals didn't quite work with the MCU. I don't know what you think about Deadpool. He's going to be in the MCU.
Oh, I wouldn't really like that. To be honest, I mean, I'm not a fan of TV programs from the MCU. I didn't really like The Punisher, which I know is a very unpopular opinion, but I just didn't quite like it. Storyline's a bit too boring, in my opinion. There are some interesting parts, no doubt, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's going to be different, and we're going to see lots of new things being on Disney Plus and just around the Marvel sort of stuff all around. How many films are still going to be released to the public? Like, is cinema still going to be a thing for Disney, or is everything going to be on Disney Plus? What's going to happen with that? We don't know yet, but I imagine that we're going to find out fairly soon.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about BBC News. Why not?
Let's go on to news.
Definitely.
What is happening?
So as we go onto the website, Lorry Drive admits plot after 39 migrants' death. Wow. Definitely should talk about that one. A guy called Maurice Robertson pleaded guilty at the Old Bailey, which is a court. Never actually thought anyone would actually plead guilty. In court.
It gives you often. I don't have obviously the biggest legal knowledge, but pleading guilty is something that lots of people do because it gives you a reduced sentence.
Yeah. So yeah. It was an assisted illegal immigrant. Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else.
Greenhouse gas and climate change. I think that's obviously it's the big story at the moment. It will continue to be a big story until something is really done about it, which there's nothing really being done about it.
Yeah,
there's not enough.
We definitely need to start like changing our world. I mean, I'm not an environment expert, but we're definitely not doing good. The ozone layer is breaking as we speak right now.
Yeah, scientists think that there's going to be I think one of my teachers was talking to me about, I think it was 2 years before there's literally no going back. 2 years and the world is beyond saving.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're lucky we're in such a technologically advanced world. We can still stop it, but there's just so many people that don't do anything about it, and it is such a serious topic.
There needs to be actual dedication from people to really go for, you know what, something does need to be done. Let's do something about it.
Yeah.
That's not happening. What about then? Maybe this is going a bit away from the news. but it is new, so I feel like maybe it qualifies. The new Pokemon game.
Well, yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, I actually did want to get it, however, I do not have a Nintendo Switch. But it does seem like such a good game, honestly. What do you think of it?
I've seen like a fair few playthroughs, and it looks really good. I've played some of the more original ones. I've not really played any of the new like three-dimensional ones and all that. But you know, is it a good thing? I'd imagine so.
I mean, I quite like it. I didn't really like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but I mean, you know, the new Pokemon game seems kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. Kind of sucks that it's only for Nintendo Switch, though.
It does. I think that's one of the things that doesn't work for Nintendo. You know, you'd think it would because it'd be like, oh, it's exclusive to our console. Only we can have it. But I don't know that that's working for them because, I mean, yes, Switch is doing really well. People are buying it, but more people own Xbox and more people own PS4. Should it go onto those consoles? Would that be better for Nintendo, or would it actually take away from people buying the Switch?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's a very good point. But no, yeah, it does seem like a very interesting storyline as well. New Pokemon, Score Bunny, Sobble, I believe, and I can't remember the grass type one.
No.
Despite me being a grass fan, but
Yes, it's the monkey. He's the monkey. That's
it's
his
pretty
name.
cute though.
It is quite a cute monkey.
Yeah.
New Pokemon is always a good thing. Like to update it, because otherwise it's just the same game over and over again, and nobody's gonna keep on buying it.
Yeah, but
The story, yeah, I think like one thing with the Pokemon games is the storyline is always very similar in the fact that you do your gym battles, you find a legendary Pokemon at some point along the way, and it's like,
Definitely.
ooh, fancy Pokemon. But you know, I feel like there needs to be a big change. I know that is that is what Pokemon is. It has always been like that.
always gym fighting, traveling places, getting Pokemon. But I do see what you mean. They do need to change sort of the story of the Pokemon, I guess, like the original story. Because if they switch from gym, right, to something else, definitely makes it a lot more interesting. And players, they're not used to new things from big games that are from like anime.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, no, the game came first, not the anime.
Well,
Just
yes,
gonna have
but,
to correct that. But you know, it is. Yeah, I know what you mean about the fan base. As in, like, there's not been a lot of change. There's never been change. As in, like that, the storyline kind of way of the way that the game progresses. But you know, I feel like it's the same as when we're talking about with things like GTA, about how they're very similar, and how GTA going to England might be a good change for them. Will Pokemon changing up their story be good for them too? I think it could be. Maybe they should release it alongside as well as a normal one.
Who knows? Right, guys. So we're gonna start a new section that wasn't intentionally planned, but we should come up with it. And we think it's a really good idea. So we're gonna do sort of a dictionary guess game.
So every now and again, the dictionary decides, you know what, we want more words because English is a developing language. That's what they sound like, by the way. So the whole idea of this is Marco is going to read some words from the dictionary that have been added in September, I think this article is, and I'm going to have to try and guess the definition. Alright then, do you want to start?
Let's begin. Right, look away.
I'm looking away.
What is the definition? And this is going to be a pretty hard word for
Okay.
coulrophobia.
A phobia of quartz.
Incorrect. It is a meaning of abnormal fear of clowns.
Ah, I would have thought that had like already exist.
Right, my turn.
Fun fact. Alright, now it is Marco's turn. Let's have a little look. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a little look. What about pickleball? This is a new sport.
Right, so there's a ball shaped into the size of a pickle.
See, unfortunately, that's close. The definition what we've been given is pickleball, a newly popular court sport played with short-handled paddles and a perforated plastic ball.
Should we do 2 more rounds?
Let's do 2 more rounds. Off you go, Marco.
Right, let's go.
Find a new article.
What is... Oh, you're looking. What is... a haircut?
Call me cheating, but I had a little look. It is to do with the loss of an asset.
We're gonna have to...
No, that's not... Alright, I'll find a new article. I think that's more fair.
Right,
I did
turn that seat around. Turn it around.
Alright.
Turn it around. Come on, lad. Right. What is... they?
When you don't want to be identified as like a race, maybe?
Well, the dictionary says, expanded to include the sense used to refer to a single person whose gender identity is non-binary. It's an expansion of a use that is sometimes called the singular they, and one that has a long history in English.
Alright then, I'll do my word, and then...
We'll do another round and that's it.
Yeah. I'm going to have a look for a little new ones, try and trick Marco here. Okay. New website, watch out. Just give us a sec, it's got a load. Hurry up! Hurry up, we've got a podcast to film. Okay. What one looks interesting? Oh, this one is a dog. Multi-poo.
Right. Pretty sure it's going to be a term that's used for when a dog... Right, okay. I think that's stupid. Gives birth to 2 litters of dogs at once. And that's stupid.
There's good logic in that, but it is in fact a crossbreed of a Maltese Terrier and a miniature or toy poodle, or in some people terms, a smaller floofer.
Oh, well, I do see the name now, multi-poo, right?
Yeah.
Right, let's do one more.
You had a good idea. We do not specific.
Turn around, turn that around, turn around. What was the definition for swole?
No, that's when you got big muscles. When you're proper strong, like.
Yeah, she got that one right.
Hey! And with 1 point, I win.
Right, are you lucky? So now Tom's gonna have a little section to himself.
Yeah. Right then, Marco, we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Goodbye.
We just shook hands. You can't see that. Alright.
And also, be tuned for the next episode when I do my little segment at the end. Goodbye.
Alright, Marco. I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Okay, so now we move on to the segment hosted by me. Every podcast we're gonna change it. So today it's gonna be me. Next time it will be Marco. Then it'll be me. Then it'll be Marco. You know what I'm saying. So my segment is gonna be called Thomas Tech, because I like tech and I think it's it's what the world is running on now, isn't it? Really, there's just an awful lot you can say about it. For example, lots of people are saying that foldable phones are the future, and Motorola recently have sent out a press build of the Motorola Razr. It's quite an old school phone that lots of people are slightly, the millennial kind of era. Motorola Razr was a foldable phone, but not how we expect to see them now, more of a flip phone. But Motorola trying to get into the scene of foldable phones with this. Yeah, it looks really good. It's just like it's how you'd expect it. But instead of going landscape, it goes portrait, paying homage to the original Motorola Razr. Lots of people, however, are a bit disappointed because, it's about the same size as your normal smartphone, and the fact that it was foldable made it easier to put it in your pocket and stuff, which is a big selling point. But you feel like it would have been more worth it if they'd made it a bit longer, so that you're getting more screen and it was actually worth it being foldable. It's currently set to release for 1.5 grand in dollars. How that will translate over to pounds is not known yet. It's likely that it will just be normal conversion rate. So foldable phones, they are becoming a bit of a, obviously we're not seeing them yet, but very soon they are going to be the thing, and that will be what's going to happen. One of the big things going around, at least from my advice, I want to say, never buy the first edition of anything brand new tech-wise like this, because people were seeing with the Galaxy Fold in the screen where you were meant to bend in, it was all meant to be seamless. There were cracks appearing down the middle after doing it however many times people did it. I don't know the number, but yeah, you wanna wait a little bit, let them iron out all the creases, just make it all flow a bit smoother. And once they've done that, though, I reckon that it's nearly there. It's similar in a way to self-driving cars. Like the tech is there, it just needs the application to be working. Because obviously self-driving technology exists. Companies know how to make it work. It's just actually putting it into cars and making it work. If you know what I mean, like it's there, the technology's there. You just can't use it yet because it's not ready. It's not ready at all. Okay, so that's been my little segment, and I hope you enjoyed. You'll be seeing this every other episode. It will be Marco's turn next. Can't wait to see what that's going to be like. I'm sure it will be amazing, as he always is on this podcast. But for now, thank you for watching, and goodbye.